Hey guys, how's it going? So I haven't made like a tutorial video in a very long time because yeah, I've been really bored with FIFA 14. I've seen like the trailer for FIFA 15. I've gone to the site, I've read about like the new features FIFA 15 is gonna get, and then when I play FIFA 14 and then I see like the things that are lacking, it's just kind of like, ugh, just get tired. But I actually go back to playing the game again, and I'm kind of bored right now. So like, hey, why not make a tutorial video, right? So now one of my subscribers like back in the days like asked me he was asking me to help him out with like sprinting. So basically, he feels like his players are not as fast or they're not running as fast as they're supposed to be, or like he feels like his players are not hungry for the ball, some shit like that. So today I'm going to talk about sprinting. So this is my guess as to what he's saying. So sometimes, because I experienced it too until I actually figured out a way to counter it, because I never actually like think of a way to like a way to counter stuff until it's a problem for me, you understand? So what I realized is this: sometimes you're running with a player, right? And then you try to collect the ball, but then they sort of like force their way through, like even though you already pushed and pull and you've kicked the ball away, they still sort of like kind of like they do this little jump thing. This it's really weird, but like they jump and then they keep going with the ball. Or sometimes they literally like force their way through your players. I don't know if anybody has experienced that shit. You try to take the ball, but it's like they just can't be stopped. They just keep running through your players. Yeah. If you play against Madrid, you understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. It's real pain in the ass. And then if you're like me and you didn't know about this trick before, you feel like your players like Ronaldo and Bale, whenever they're running down the wing, the slow defenders sort of like catch up to them real quick. Now I'm gonna explain what's going on. So first of all, what are you doing wrong? Now what you're doing wrong is this: you're always holding sprint. Bad idea. You do not want to do that. They nerfed that shit, and I think like it was programmed to punish people who play like that, people who just run. So I think like the way they arranged, like the way they made this engine or whatever, it was designed to punish people who rely solely on pace. So if you're always holding sprint, yeah, that's probably why your players seem slow. So first of all, let me explain, like say you're running with a fast player like Cristiano Ronaldo, for example, and then a slow player like Dante is trying to like intercept you, which doesn't make any sense considering Dante is really slow. Now what you should do is change gears. That's how you should see it. Think of like sprinting as a gear shift, and like you hold it the first time for a bit, and you're on gear 1, you're running on gear 1, then take your hand off it for a bit, press it again. Now you're on gear 2. Because if you notice something, if you stay in a stationary position, right, like try to practice it right now whenever you have the time, stay in a stationary position, like click sprint and analog to a direction, you see your player sort of like pushes it, right? So like an explosive motion. Now you can do that while sprinting. Obviously you can go gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, so it's not like a perfect like analogy, but think of it like gear 1, like you're changing gears. So occasionally you should change gears when you're sprinting. You should not always have it there. You should use it in bursts. That's how to achieve like the optimum, like to use your players like to achieve like optimum speed, if that makes sense. Yeah, so lots of things affect dribbling. That's why like this thing kind of like hinders your player sometimes, and you feel slow, like acceleration of the player, like, and dribbling attribute of the player, because the player may seem faster when he's receiving a true pass than when he's actually running with the ball, because of the dribbling attribute assigned to that player, right? So yeah, that's going to affect the speed as well. But you can never go wrong by running in bursts, because that will actually compensate for like most players. Like people like Cristiano Ronaldo and Bale, half the time they don't really face this issue. But if you use your sprint in burst, like if you feel like a player is not running as fast as possible, he's about to get caught, just take your hand off it for a bit and press it again. It's gonna move faster. Trust me, he's gonna move faster. Even if sometimes you see like this gliding motion, like this guy's you're catching up to this dude online, and then all of a sudden as soon as you get there, it just kind of forces through you. That's what they're doing. That is what they're doing. So now I want to talk about like sprinting, like defending basically, but it's still centered around the theme of sprinting. So now when you're defending, like this is a defending tip right now, okay? So when you're defending against another player, right, and then the player like okay, players, let me say, do possession play and everything, you're gonna be tempted to want to like just lose your cool, sprint, right? Kind of, then you just do like a 1-2 and that's it, you're fucked. Now one thing you should know, when the other player has his back facing your goal, you should never sprint towards them. Just chill. Use your analog. If you want to walk towards them, move with your analog. You can do that shit. Then there's no way anybody's going to hold the sprint and they run towards a goal. That's stupid. Like if they're passing and their back is turned towards your goal, just hold your analog. Then you see they try to make a turn, that's when you hold sprint and you press your push and pull button. Basically, the theme of this whole thing is don't always hold sprint. If you can play, trust me, if you can minimize how much you hold the sprint button in this game, you will get so much better. So now, even with like say running with Ronaldo, for example, right? Sorry, I'm talking too fast and I'm losing my train of thought. Okay. say you're playing against Madrid, right, and all these guys do is send it to the wing, run down the wing, and then cross it. I already made a tip on how to handle crosses, but I'm just going to teach you how to actually make your slow players seem fast, because that's all it is. They just seem fast to the other player. They're not actually as fast as Ronaldo, they're not as fast as Bale, they just seem fast because of the way you're using them. You understand? It's going to sound counterintuitive, but it works. You know, my tips are always crazy, they sound crazy, but they always work. And even if you doubt what I'm saying right now, it wouldn't hurt you to try it. Just try it for yourself, and if you see that it does work. So now, say like they give you true pass to Ronaldo. Now this is the worst thing you can ever do. If a pass is coming in, you don't have to hold the sprint button. You can tap, like not tap it per se, but you can use it like in burst. And then when Ronaldo actually, like, I'm just assuming it's Ronaldo, it could be any other fast player from another team, but I'm going to say Ronaldo. When Ronaldo gets the ball, before he starts sprinting down the wing, you know, that's like that in the joint, you just run down the wing and then push through it, then cross it. Before they start sprinting, take your hand, like basically like take your hand off sprint, then when he's about to sprint, then you turn on your sprint, like basically press the sprint button again. You'll be surprised as how quickly the defenders catch up to him. Like I said, it's counterintuitive, right? Like, you know, this guy is going to like explode, like basically having like explosive run, and then, you know, you have to like slow down and then run again. You know, it sounds crazy, but that's your only chance of catching them. Trust me when I say this. Like when I say slow down, I just mean like take your hand off sprint for a bit, position your player well. Like basically, like say Ronaldo is running like that, right? So you want to like position your player to run like parallel to Ronaldo, right? So you can do that without holding the sprint button, can't you? You can. So as soon as you position your player, see he's actually going to go for that run, then you follow him that way. And what they usually do half the time is like they kind of stop and try to dribble and create space. So you know you can buy time and your players can fall back, and you know you can defend against the corner kick. The theme of this video is this: do not like use your sprint in burst. Think of it like a gear, like, you know, you hold it for a bit, like hold your sprint for a bit. It's like you're in gear 1, take your hand off, press it again, gear 2. And don't worry about the intervals between you taking your hand off the sprint, because if you've played this game long enough, you know that no matter what happens, you would, like when you take your hand off the sprint button, your player is not going to just stop instantly. It's only if you tap, like, you know, you just tap the R1 and, you know, kind of like want to stand straight. That's, yeah. But if you're pressing it like on your direction, you're moving your direction button, your player is not going to like just stop all of a sudden. Now you can also use this to dribble, but I'm going to talk about it in this video, considering this video is going so fucking long. I didn't intend for it to get as long, but hey, whatever, man. I really hope it helps. If it doesn't, let me ask me questions in the comment section below. And like I said, it may sound crazy, but all my tips work, and I like it when my tips work for you guys, and, you know, it makes you guys better, because, you know, I like, you know, when you guys leave in the comment section like, hey, your tip helped, you know, made the game a lot easier and all kind of stuff. You know, I like that. That's why I do this shit, to help you guys out. Anyways, thanks for watching, and you know, if it helps in any way, like, subscribe. If it didn't, like, you know, ask me in the comment section and I'll try to clarify things. Anyways, till next time, bye.